Good morning. It's going to be a colder day today than it was yesterday. For most, though, it will be dry and sunny, bar a few showers in the north and the east, which could be wintry on the hills. I'll have all the details coming up.
Chilly coming into work this morning.
It certainly is at the moment too, Sal, and it's going to be all day as well. In fact, this week is looking quite different from the weather that we had last week. Good morning to you too. First of all, as Sal said, it's much colder. We're looking at frost and some icy patches on untreated surfaces. Some of us will see some snow even at lower levels, although we don't expect most of it to settle at lower levels. But there'll also be some sunshine. And as well as that, it's going to be windy at times too, so we've got the whole lot. Now you can see on the air mass chart all the blues across us, not just today, not into the middle of the week, but right the way through the working week. It's not until we get to the weekend we see something less cold coming in from the Atlantic, as represented by the yellows there. But this morning, it is a cold start. There's some frost around, the risk of ice on untreated surfaces in the north. And we've also got some showers across the north and also the east. Some of those will be wintry, falling as snow across parts of Scotland and the North York Moors, but we're talking primarily on the hills. Again, quite a brisk wind coming down that North Sea coastline. So here it will certainly feel cold. And these are our temperatures, 5 to about 9 degrees, 11 in the Channel Islands. Now, as we head on through the evening and overnight, a lot of the showers will ease. We'll see some clear skies, but the cloud will start to build from the west with a few showers ahead of this weather front coming in. And as this brings in some rain and it bumps into the cold air, once again, we will see some further snow falling, even potentially at lower levels in parts of Scotland. But we don't expect it to accumulate here. These are overnight lows. Again, 1 to about 3 degrees, but for some of us where we've got the blues, it will be sub-zero. So a widespread frost, and where we've had the damp surfaces, again, there's the chance you could run into some ice. So as we head on through the course of tomorrow, we've got the rain and the snow pushing southwards and eastwards. We could have the snow across parts of Scotland, the Pennines, for example, parts of the northwest. Most of it will be in the hills. At times we could see a wintry mix at lower levels and the rain getting into the far southeast by the end of the day. Once again, a brisk wind accentuating the cold feel. These are our temperatures, 5 to about 8 degrees. And then as we move on through the course of the week, well, overnight that weather front continues to sink southwards and eastwards, allowing the cold air to follow in behind with further snow showers. So we start with some rain, maybe some sleet mixed in there in the southeast first thing. That will pull away, and then we're draped around our coasts and across the north of the country with some snow showers. Inland, we're looking at some sunshine, but it is going to feel cold and it's going to be windy as well. So to give you an idea of the time you'll see, not the time, the temperature you'll see on the thermometer, we're looking at 5 to about 11 degrees. But when you add on the wind chill, it's going to feel much colder than that. So it's another day for wrapping up warmly. Sal and John.
Carol, it's time to bring out the big coat. Officially.
It certainly is, Sal. Definitely. And your scarf and your glove and your hats.
Everything. Carol, thank you.
Everything. Thanks.